All right, welcome back. As you can see, we are within a couple hundred miles of top of descent. So I thought we would come back in and maybe do a quick arrival brief. Yeah, let's do it. Here is what we're looking at into Reagan. Still South Ops. The only thing that's happening right now is that there's some weather kind of in the area, but from what I can see so far, anyway, we're still looking at visual conditions. But I do have the RNAV program just in case. So here it is. It's the Troops 4. We're going to be coming in off of the Charleston VOR. And here, eastbound to Dillon and Seals. Here's our first altitude and speed restriction at Ranger. 280 and between 280 240 at 280. Jarhead 26 to 22. PJ 23 to 21. USA 210 to 17. We do 19 16 support 17 and 14. Below 13 and 250 an hour, and 11 and 250 at Troops, and then 8 and 240 at Freedom. And we're going to come up here to Fergie, and that's where you can see the river. That's where we're either going to join the RNAV or the river visual. Rain delay for you, downwind sim. Oh, I'll be darned. Let's see, where is our friend? Let's see what Sky Vector. Oh, Sky Vector's showing some yucky stuff. Let's see, where are we at? This is St. Louis right here. Yep, this little system coming through here and keeping you from getting your lawn mowing done. I got some of them done. I did a little bit, tried to bounce back and forth, and I got some of them done. Currently, the one I'm working on is now just laundry, so I just have to kind of bounce back and forth. Speaking of which, I should go check. I think I have a load to switch here. In fact, I will do that. Hey, Rob Valkyrie, how are you, buddy? Rob is still out in front of me here. You can see. I'm back here, putzing along. He's up here. He's cutting a trail. He's making sure that scare all the deer off the highway for me. You know, we have got a Jay Smitty sighting down here. I don't know what he's planning on doing. Maybe he might be coming up here to fly in also. If you're wanting to get involved in all the fun, we're heading to Reagan National right here. Reagan, DCA. That's not D. Yeah, there it is. Excuse me. And lots of stuff happening around. Excuse me for the hiccups. I just finished eating a sandwich. But no ATC yet, so we're on our own. Oh, Eric is doing a little something there at the Willapa Harbor. What's he in? He's in the de Havilland Beaver. Man, they're getting some storms. Holy moly. This is west coast of the U.S. Here, it's not really loading in very well, but yeah, haha. Whoa. That's something. That's something. All right. I hate to just pop in and then pop out, but I'm going to go change laundry, and then we can kind of laser focus on getting in here. We'll brief the approach, and we'll double check our numbers here for the arrival also, and we'll be down on the ground at the FBO before you know it. Talk to you in a sec. Have not had a chance to test out that 170 quite yet down one sim. Last night I literally spent 4 hours trying to get the 747 to work, and to no avail. I ended up basically, finding dead ends all the way through. So I flew this for a couple hours. I got done about 11 o'clock last night. I'm like, I think I'm going to bed. All right, so I'm pulling back up the chart here. We need come back out here to Ranger. All right, yep. 28, 24, 280. That looks good. Jarhead 26, 22. Yep. PJ. Yes. USA 21 and 17. We do 16, 19. Yep. Support 17, 14. Good. Hour 250 and below 13. Perfect. Troops 250 at 11. Freedom at 8,240. That looks awesome. And then Fergie above 3,000. Let's dive into what's going to either be the RNAV or visual runway 19er. So I have this programmed in. The RNAV runway 19. It basically follows the river here. Comes in off of Fergie, steps down, Derek, Grays, all this stuff, all the way down here. And then the idea is at fire up, whatever. You're kind of down, ready to make your approach. The altitudes that you're looking for, though, really come from the visual chart. So if you go to the river visual, you'll see as you dive in here, you got this first bridge, American Legion, which is kind of your visual as to whether or not you're at Fergie. You need to be at 3,000. You jump in the Potomac. First bridge you're at 18, the chain bridge, or I should say the next bridge. Then down to the key bridge, 1800. And you just keep slicing it in half, basically. So by the time you get done with the Rochambeau Bridge, you should be down here, pretty close to where you want to be. Trying to remember if that's 500 or 300. I'm trying to remember. But anyway, just step ourselves down here. Basically, when you're going by the Arlington Memorial and of course the Capitol grounds with all that stuff, you need to be pretty serious about what you're doing here. And it's easy to get too high, be too fast, but that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. If we're on the RNAV, by the way, and we go missed, it's a straight shot out of there. You just keep going, climb to 3,000, you stay on that final approach track out to the Baden intersection and hold. So it's just straight out to Baden, jump and hold. Hopefully that will not happen. Oh, there we go. Wise or Werso at 480. So that kind of represents the last bridge, basically. So you sort of just cut things in half as you go. 3,000 to 1,800. That's basically cut in half. The next bridge, 900. That's cut in half, and then you just keep stepping yourself down. 8, 7, 6, 5-ish. I think that's how we how we broke it down. Or 400, I guess, by the time you get to Rochambeau. But that'll be the goal. 400 at Rochambeau. All right. Yep. I remember there was Slat Alpha had the exact way to remember it. It was really nice, and I should have written it down, but I did not. Pentagon, we are back. Indeed. Let's see, what else could I tell you here during the flight? Not a lot has been going on. I did accidentally fly through Fort Worth airspace without making a contact, so I got to text chat with the supervisor about that. Oops. It was kind of weird. We were clear sailing. I went upstairs to, I don't even know what I was doing. And usually if I have to be away for a long period of time, I'll disconnect and I'll just reconnect later on. From Vastin, that is. And I forgot, just totally spaced it. Sure enough, I flew about a half an hour right through the northern end of Fort Worth airspace, and he tried to contact me about 10 times. So anyway, I think I have a number I'm supposed to call or something. I don't know. Weather on the ground, Washington National, winds 170 at 9. Scattered at 5,000, broken at 15, altimeter 2984. Put that in there, preset that, 2984. That'll be ready to go. But yeah, otherwise it's been a fairly uneventful flight, which is what you want, right? Let's do this. Peel that back to that, and so I'm going to spin it all the way down to 3,000. That'll get us to Fergie, and then we can make our decision as to whether or not we need to stay on the RNAV, or we can go ahead and plan on hand flying from the autopilot off at Fergie and see if we can hand fly it in. It'll be fun either way, honestly. Challenge either way. Sim has performed great. The planes performed great. It's been a long flight, so really it's been a good test. Although not a lot of traffic, not a lot of ATC, but some decent weather around us. So I mean, yeah, and I do have active sky. Well, I thought I did. Active sky plugging along. Maybe I don't. Maybe I do not. You took a little nap. Yeah, if I want to do that, I'll definitely. I will definitely disconnect, because I have done that on some of these longer hauls. But I'm going to wait until after I'm done, I think, to lay down and have a little nap. All right, I do not have active sky going, so I'm going to turn active sky on right now. There's a new software update. Yeah, I'm not going to get that one as we're going. Active Sky and Zibo are having a contest apparently to see who can update more regularly. Active Sky 12 has had a bunch of updates. All right, we are rolling. We are rolling. Live real time. I love it. We've had a nice tailwind, by the way, the entire time. Good fuel economy, hopefully. Good ground speed, airspeed, all that good stuff. And yeah, it's just been a very nice flight. So hopefully we can finish it off strong and have a successful conclusion. Again, if you weren't here before, the next leg of the Bravo tour takes us to Philadelphia, so not a super long trip. And I'm contemplating bundling that trip with the next one, which is back out to Kansas City. So do a Reagan up to Philly, out to KC, and I might try something I haven't yet on this tour. I might actually try to fly two different aircraft, and it's like one like would be more of a little, maybe like a little turboprop commuter type of deal, you know, a Saab or a Q400 or something like that, and then we could get back into something more like this for that little bit longer flight. I haven't decided yet, though. Kind of contemplating it. I had forgotten that we have there's a mod that makes the Carenado Saab operable in X-Plane 12. So, there's maybe an option on the table that we haven't had for a little while. I pretty much mothballed all my X-Plane 11 stuff. I do have it. If I had to, I could make it work. I really could, but it's just become such a buggy sim for me, and it just takes an awful long time. If anything goes wrong and I have to do a restart of the sim, I mean, it's a 20-minute process. So I have just resigned myself that it's just not. It's going to be there, but yeah, just not going to be something I fly. Oh man, you get to fly a real life A330. Sweet. And Rob, you probably already have Beta 11 for Active Sky, don't you? Dude, that's going to be awesome, Pentagon. You'll have to let me know. It's so it's not like it's, if you're not sitting up in the business class, I mean, it's pretty much like in the old wide body cattle car, man. It's like a 434 or 343 or something like that, but I still think they look kind of cool. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy because I just have never flown in one, but yeah, that's kind of what I think of when I see it. I think I've flown in a 767 or something. Oh, you're in the business class. Oh, very nice. Heck yeah. That'll be good. Very nice. Very nice. And I do hope that the 7.4 does end up getting patched, because I think it has worked pretty well for others here and recently. I mean, so I'd love to see that baby back in the rotation. But in the meantime, we've got some other planes that are getting the job done for us in both X-Plane 12 as well as Microsoft Flight Sim. So yeah, we'll be able to find something to scratch that itch. Oh, a 737-900. That sucker may be more spacious on the inside than that A330. Right? Downwind sim. I know it. Like I say in my bio, my favorite plane is the next one I'm about to fly. All right, coming on up here. Looking good. One last check. I do see some ATC popping into the area: New York, Kansas City, Boston, Cleveland, even. They're all around us. But Nothing in the Washington area, unfortunately, so we're going to have to rely on our own pilot math, which, with the help of the I about said McDo, with the help of the FMC, we should be okay. Yep, should be okay. Rob, you probably already on descent. You're out ahead of us quite a ways. Almost on approach. Cool. How are the clouds and all that? You got good visibility? You're gonna be able to shoot that visually? And how's that Gulfstream been flying for you? You've been steadily pulling away the whole time. Cool. Glad it's working. Okay. Pull up that chart. Troops 4 RNAV. Oh, clearing up at 6. Ah, very nice. Very nice. We'll have to keep an eye on our temperature as we descend into the cloud layer here. Okay, before descent checklist ATIS, we have checked that. We've got the, you know what we didn't do is we didn't put the descent forecast in there. Well, alright. Not going to get that descent forecast in, but we can do this. I can get some, I can get some fixed rings in here. KDCA. Like to get one at 10, one at 7, and one at 4. Fully configured by 4 at the latest. Yep, that's going to have to work. Normally, and I forgot about this, normally you come in here to the forecast and you can put your descent winds, which helps with your top of descent, but since we're already there, we're going to just have to go with what the FMC. What have I done? Oh, getting a little bit of framey issues here. Alright, back to business. Yeah, oh boy, not running in real time. Oh boy, oh boy. Even my looking down trick's not working. Yep, I got bumped off. Darn it. Okay. I'll play your little game, Trebek. Very strange. Here it is again. A lot of times you can just look down and be good to go. Yeah, she's wanting to overspeed a little bit. Now running in real time. Yeah, but I did have to do this a few times last night. I mean, it's a semi-frame heavy aircraft combined with a semi-frame heavy sim, so like it does happen. sure what I've got. If anything, I don't really have anything that I see per se that would also be causing me some stutters. But the other night, by the way, down with Sim, interestingly enough, when I was running into all kinds of those stuttery issues doing the Bush League backcountry revisit, yeah, Windows was trying to load an update in the background at the time, and that's exactly why it was happening. I was so mad. Just when you think you have all that stuff turned off, it, I don't know, but I think it resets some of those things, and I don't know. I'm almost positive that's what was causing my issues. You guys are watching that. That was Thursday. Had a great flight all the way around the Bush League fields from Bush League number 42 that I'd missed the first time, and kind of got to the penultimate airstrip, this campground turnout right at the base of Mount Hood, and all of a sudden my frames, they just went to crap. And it was a disappointing way to end an otherwise fun stream, but like I say, it turns out I think Windows was trying to load an update in the background. Okay, we are on descent. PJ between 230 and 210 and 280 on the speed. It looks like we're doing all right. We will be in the soup though for a little bit, no doubt about it. The RNAV, you know what I haven't set? I have not set the minimums here. Let me look at my RNAV approach. It's an LDA Yankee. Yeah, that doesn't look near as fun. I'm going to stick with the RNAV. Looks like 491 will be that. If we're successful in landing, it'll be a right-hand turn out, and I don't really have a gate necessarily that I have a preference for. We're just going to kind of go on in, get whatever's handy. We have flaps 30, 143 is our speed, so be kind of approaching at about 148. And it's a good thing we're about the end of this flight, because I'm starting to get the nods. It shows you that the flight did its trick. It was nice and relaxing, sprinkled in with just a little bit of honeydew chores. Ooh, stutter. Pause. Uh-oh. Okay, we're back. It's holding the vertical track pretty well, honestly. I do know one of the things they've been working on has been trying to follow that vertical track, and some of the early models of the Zibo, boy, it'd really have to nosedive. And I just think it was almost like the top of descent was incorrect, and so it would fly past where it should have started, and then it really had to dive to catch up, and then you were over speeding. And I think they've done a nice job of basically fixing that. I think that's been a lot of their updates has been around that vertical navigation. Okay, we need to start slowing down here. At hour, we're going to be 250, and so we're going to have to start slowing down. There's somebody coming into Dulles.
It's a scribing.
We've gotten a scriber. It's Tuba Fight. Ben, hello. 24 months. Thank you, dude. Hello from this side of the pond. How are things in the future? Okay, let's get back off the standard. 2984 is what we're looking for.
Hello, Tuba Fight.
Two full years, man. That's crazy. That is crazy. I'm fortunate to have you as a friend for that long. In fact, I'm blessed to have you as my friend for that long. So great to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. We're on our way into Reagan. We just are trying to wrap up flight number 14 of the Bravo tour. We're not even halfway. We've been doing this for, well, on 2 years now. We're not even halfway when it comes to visiting all the Class Bravos in the U.S. There probably was a more efficient way to do it than I'm doing it, but I kind of like the random nature. Got back from Paris. Heck yeah, buddy. Hopefully it was a good one. We've never been there. Oh, you know what I need to do is this. I got a call out we can do here.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we are descending. Seatbelt sign is on. If you happen to be up and about, please return your seat. Keep your seatbelt fastened for the remainder of the flight. On behalf of the flight crew, we appreciate you being with us today. Wish you a very safe and pleasant journey to your final destination. Hope to see you back here with us soon. Thank you.
I think I'm going to make my first call at Fergie, or just outside of Fergie. Let everybody know what the plan is for United 816. Ooh, and I should... Looks like our temperature's up above freezing now, so I'm not going to worry about that. All right, let's see. Below 18,000 altimeters are set. Approach briefing is complete. We are going to set auto brakes for 2. I'm going to go ahead while I'm here and do continuous ignition. And you know what? I know we're a little early, but let's keep the lights on here as well. Maybe 2,500 feet too high, but that's all right. If I break out, like Rob Walker said he did, below 6,000, and I plan on flying the river visual. Just turn off the autopilot at Fergie and fly it on in. Otherwise, we have the RNAV ready. Hey, speaking of ascriptions, I have set a tentative date for our next giveaway. So mark on your calendar Saturday, May the 6th. It's the first Saturday in May. I'm thinking about doing our next giveaway stream on that date. Just about down and through. From 8,000, I think we're going to be there, and 240 on the speed, I think we're going to be there. Boy, it's really like, again, I remember, like, I actually went away from Zibo for a while because of that BNAV issues, and this is flying it basically right down the numbers here. Oh, the other thing that I was going to tell you about is when I got down on the ground yesterday, and I flew from Kennedy to Cincinnati. And by the way, I didn't realize why Kennedy was so busy. The AnyBuilds had just released the Kennedy scenery, but I'm like, there's no event. Why is there so many people in Kennedy? It was a blast. It was a blast. Tower and Departure were on. But anyway, I got down on the ground at Cincinnati, and it was just sprinkling. It was nighttime, and man, the windshield effects and the wiper effects on this plane are out of this world. It was crazy good. I didn't connect the dots until I was over on Eric Flight's channel, and he's like, man, Kennedy was nuts last night because of the scenery release. Complete freedom, hello. What's going on? And I'm like, yeah, that's why there were so many people flying in and out of that. I see $0 Payware has released another update for their London Heathrow scenery. So I'm going to install that later on today, and who knows, we might. I don't have a lot of ortho in Europe, but I do have the UK. I enjoy flying into and out of that area. So, yeah, who knows? Through 8,000. That'd be about 20 miles from the field or so. I think we could probably make a call. But definitely rainy. That's going to be impacting my frames a little bit here, I would imagine. Love the wing flex. This is, I'm sure, what all the A320 fans are hoping that the fly-by-wire turns into. I mean, and it's definitely getting there. Definitely getting there. But what a cool project this has been. So just coming up, again, I'm going to make that call just outside of Fergie. Maybe as I'm making the turn, make the call inbound on the river. There's our Potomac River. Looking pretty good, honestly. Especially that way, it's looking good. So we'll see if I can hand fly it. Make a mess out of everything. Reagan National traffic, American 816 out of 6,000, just about to the Fergie intersection, expecting the River Visual 19er, Reagan National. Yep, still nothing for our area. Ah, there we go. That's what we don't want. If once I get to the visual, guys, if that happens, we're just gonna have to roll with it. We're just gonna have to flat out roll with it. I won't be able to click back and forth and reconnect and all that stuff, but we'll finish the flight regardless. Knock on wood. Just about go time, baby. I'll preset this guy up. A 190. Yeah, there we go. I can only do this so many times. I'm thinking the weather is hitting me. I wonder if I should try to cut active sky. Well, that looks good. That looks good enough to shoot this thing visually. So let's get it rounded out here. Let it get on track to Fergie, and let's see what we can do here. I'm going to pull up the river visual plate here on my other screen, and yeah, so 3,000 at Fergie, and then we just kind of start cutting it in half at every bridge after that. Slowly bringing the speed back as we go. So that's the other thing about this. Okay, let's do this thing.
1,000 to go.
Check. Okay, pull my throttles back here and continue the descent. This glide path is maybe a little aggressive. What I really want to do is slow down. There we go. I'll let the nose come up a little bit. Let that airspeed bleed off slightly. And down we go. Reagan traffic. American 816 on the river visual at Fergie. 19er Reagan National. Alright. Doing pretty good. I need to be down a little bit, but I'm sort of fast here, so throw some flaps and slats out. This next bridge that I'm coming to, I need to be at 1800. So I'm going to just trim a little bit here to lose some speed, and then I'm going to start, yeah, I should be able to come down here. Oops, actually we just went by the bridge I was supposed to be at 1800, so I'm plenty high. This bridge I should be at 900. Boy. We're gonna go gear down.
1,000 to go.
Crap, that's Reagan right there. I'm way too high. I am way, that is literally Reagan right there. I am so high, holy cow. Alright, well, we're gonna practice the go around here. I'm gonna go back to Fergie. At Reagan National, American 816 is gonna go around Reagan. Wow, wow, holy moly. Alright, back to 3,000. I'm gonna keep, I've got flaps 5 in. I'll keep flaps 5 in here. So the missed approach, I'm supposed to climb to 3 and go down to the holding point, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just bring myself back around to Fergie. Ooh. Boy. I'm not sure what happened there other than I think I must have just had some serious speed issues. Okay, well, there you go.
1,000 to go.
Roger that. And there's that. So I wonder if I could go to Autopilot here. No, it's not going to let me because I'm not on my intercept course. Alright, well, if I get disconnected, guys, I'm going to just roll with it. Because I can't, yep, I can't really fiddle around with it, unfortunately, as I'm going here. So, apologize, anybody who's on the ground in real time. I'll try to get it back if I can, but until I get things a little more stable here. See, my speed's already getting away from me here in the other direction now. Alright, so back out we go.
1,000 to go.
There's the Potomac. We're just going to kind of follow it back to the northwest, and we'll try it again. I'll try to get myself leveled off here at 3,000. I don't need to get any higher for sure. As high as I was last time. And I wonder if I have. I probably don't have. Nope, I don't have Fergie. So I'm just going to take myself out to, it's this big bend right here where the bridge is. That's where Fergie is as well. So that's what we're going to look for. About 200. Yeah, let's not get above flap speed here. Should be good. About 3,500, so I want to descend slightly. And we'll just try that again. I'm like, what's that airport there? Oh, yeah. Alright, we'll try to connect now that we have a moment of sanity. Post a link to London? Will do, will do. Will do, Rob. Your airport go-arounds should be on the ground, no problem. This is just like Downwind Sim. This is turning into another Bush League adventure, isn't it? Let's go flaps 10 while we've got speed at about 180. I don't want to climb. Thank you very much. Okay, I'm going to turn in here. This isn't exactly Fergie, but this is kind of where that bridge is, so that'll get us lined up. And again, I should be at 3,000 at this bridge, so I'm already 700 too high. The American Legion Memorial Bridge, yeah. Kind of what I'm looking at. So I'm going to descend, descend, descend. No vertical guide, you just had to descend yourself. We're going to do our best to have a little bit better run at it this time. Because I got to get from 3,000 to 1,800 right away in like about 4 DME, so I can't mess around. All right, there's flaps 15. That'll help as well. There's, as soon as I hit 3,000, I'm going to make the turn, and I'm going to try to keep this
1,000 to go.
Keep this glide slope. Doesn't that called out guy sound just like Good Fixins? Reagan National, American 816 at Fergie, turning southbound again on the River Visual 19er, Reagan National. Alright, so I'm back. I am back on
2,500.
I'm gonna go ahead and put the gear down. What the hey? Oh, why is it not going down? I don't know. Alright, well we're about 700 feet too low now, but I want to make sure we're on it. Got to be 1,800 at the next bridge. Speed looks better. 148 is the ref. I'm sorry, 143 is ref. 148's approach. Okay, we're on it. We are on it.
1,000 to go.
If you say so. There's 1,800. A little bit low now. Leave it to me to overcompensate. All right, let's level it at. Yeah, we're about 16 now. Yep, just a little bit early. There's the bridge. 1,800-foot bridge. Speed is a little bit slow. You know what? I'm just going to fully configure right now. And that way all I have to worry about is just matching the power to my airspeed. Alright. Yep, here's this bridge. We're supposed to be at 18. We're at 15. I'm going to call that close enough. And then the next bridge we need to be down to 900. Actually, we're right at a ref speed right now, so we're a bit slow, just trying to add some power. There we go, I'll take that.
1,000 feet, stabilized, Mr. Perch, altitude set.
I concur. Lights are on, gear down 3, green, auto brakes are set.
1,000.
A little rainy, a little breezy. Adds to the effect. Fully configured with flaps. There's our bridge for 900, and then the just got to be working ourselves down about 100 foot per bridge after that. And I'm a little low. I'm about 600 here, so speed looks okay. Definitely looks a lot nicer. Field wise. Okay. I wanted 400 feet at this last bridge if I could get it. And speed is very good. I think we have a half a shot at getting this here. Reagan traffic, TW816 is turning final 19er. Reagan.
Minimum.
Oh, I might be. Am I busting it? Did I bust the Bravo? Close. I am close. Continue. You can swing a little wide, but you have to wait till you're past these bridges to do so. All right, there's about 400. I can live with that. Okay, here we go. Get on home.
400.
I might have missed a little bit, but I think we can correct.
300.
I think we can still salvage it.
200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Oh, boom! Oh man, that was a positive ground contact. Oh, reverse is green.
Good job.
Yeah, we're down. I don't know if that was a good job, but we're down. I'll take it. Alright, this is a taxiway before the runway. It's a tough approach, I'm telling you. It is a tough approach. I don't know how I would have done in the 747. That's a tough approach. Well, I can show you the look at the effects. That's pretty nice, isn't it? Reagan traffic, American 816 clear of 19, clear of 19er. 18's clear of 19. 16 clear of 18. Petey, what's going on? Petey, you got here just in time to watch me damage the gear of this beautiful Zibo 737-800. Flaps are getting cleaned up. We're there, we're there. Get the APU going. That one's got to be. That was not one of my prettier ones, to say the least. That's okay. They can't all win the beauty contest, can they?
Oh, Minette.
Hey, Ron. Let's see. Let's go over by this other American right here. I'm not sure where we want to go anyway, so. Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. Even got to do a little missed approach. Life is good. Oh, looks like our rain has stopped. I like those. Those are nice effects. I would say very nice effects. All right, see if we can get lined up. Okay, we're on APU power here now. I can just find my line here to get lined up. Where are you? Get it amongst. Oh, it's back over here. Oops. Where you at, ramp guy? When I need you, follow me, truck. Where you at? That definitely has, this livery definitely has that weird stripe down the middle there. I'm not sure what that's all about, but otherwise, you know, we did hit a little bit of frame issues there at the end. Combination, I think, of rain and getting into a more populated area. Maybe, I don't know, but overall I thought it performed pretty well. Not half bad. There were a couple times when it did sort of pause for me, like, you know, little pauses, but nothing was really too bad. So I'm happy about that. Looks good there. That looks good there. Can we go ground handling? Let's see if we can get. Yeah, baby, let's get jetway. Let's get the ground service, and we can button this thing up. Comes the taxiway. Oh, that's pretty good parking job for kind of a suspect entry into the bay. Wow, look at that guy! Holy cow! Well, hey, am I flying? Am I flying from school? No, I don't know. I don't know where I'm flying from, but all I know is that was dang fun. That was dang fun. All right, texturing. Yeah, AF1 engine. BD saying, yeah, it's just like, I don't know. It's like this is one of the liveries that comes with it. So I don't know. They've done so many updates, but I don't think they've changed the size of the airplane. So I don't know why the liveries. Oh, hey, there you go. Look at that guy. That guy doing some tricks, man. doing some wheelies. Oh yeah, buddy. Yeah, baby. Easy, cowboy. 8 seconds and then get off, cowboy. That's all. 8 seconds and get off. Guys ready to push. Beautiful. All right, let's take a look. You know, we might as well. Let's see if let's disconnect and let's look at the replay. Let's look at where it all went horribly wrong, and see if we can dissect the film here a little bit. Toggle replay. There we go. Back it up. This has been a long flight, so 5 hours. A lot of times, this is when replay says no. Yeah, it looks like this is going to be one of those times. Maybe it's for the best. I'll let that attempt to load and we'll go look at the numbers this way. Yeah, 2.13 Gs, 1,000 foot per minute. Speed was good. And I do think I put her down where I needed to. Maybe even a little bit toward the end there, but yeah, that FPM is not going to win any awards for sure, but that's okay. At the end of the day, we made it. We made it from San Diego all the way to Washington Reagan. Look at that. That's a good flight. That's almost 5 hours of flying today. And yeah, I think X-Plane's going to go bye-bye. I think it's tired and it's not wanting any part of it. Yeah, it is different. It is different. In fact, let me do this, Iowa Scotsman. I did a little bit of a move with my desk, but one of the nice things is I now have my my November 8033 Fox FBO shot. So coming up.
Thanks for watching my papa.
There it is in the background. Crashy, crashy. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Oh, well, that was fun. That was fun. So that wraps up episode 14 of the Bravo Tour. San Diego to Reagan. Coming up on the next episode, we'll actually be taking it to Philly. So that's not quite such a long haul. So I'm kicking around maybe something like turbo propish, regional propish type. And we do have a few options for that, at least in X-Plane 12. I don't know what I have, honestly, in Pussy Pants for that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get back to you on that one. Feedy, thanks for stopping in, man. Great to see you. And Rob misses the fireplace. I knew that was going to be a trade-off. I do. But yeah, it just had to happen. Unfortunately, there were other things that were also influencing the decision to move the desk. So hopefully I can make. Yeah, it's just the background's kind of a work in progress. Hopefully I can make it into something that's at least softens the blow just a little bit. All right, big thank you for everybody for being here. First and foremost, appreciate it so much. Tuba Fights, thank you very much for your re-ascription. 24 months closer to the beer fridge. Technically, yeah, it is. About 18 feet closer. So, yeah, I didn't even think about that, but that's also a win right there. So, Rob, thank you so much for flying along with me, buddy. It was great to chase your vapor trail all afternoon. Get yourself a little rest. You earned it. Iowa Scotsman, thank you for coming in as well and hanging out. Sorry I didn't get to chat with you a little bit more. Complete Freedom was here as well. And good to see you, CF. Hope you're doing good. Downwind Sim, thank you for stopping by. I'm going to go jump in that C170 here. I'm going to go do that little update to your mod and see how that treats me. Might try to take it up to Green Acres and see if I can actually get in there this time. Pentagon, you've been here the whole time too. We did a split stream, by the way, for those of you that are just getting in on this last one here. Did about an hour, 40 minutes of the departure, and then did just a little bit over an hour here of the arrival. We also had earlier on, we had Sparky Pilot here, and I know I'm going to be missing, like I always do, missing some people, but if I missed you, I'm sorry. Jeffrey, did I say hey, Jeffrey? Thank you, Jeffrey. Yeah. The whole Gemma Studio crew was here, and that was awesome as well. Let's see, my next flight, by the way, is my next scheduled flight is coming up on Tuesday. I'm going to do something for the Tuesday night in New York. They have that every other Tuesday, and I'm going to bust out the Phenom. And I think what I'm going to try to do is fly from Mountain Air into White Plains. I'm going to do my best Citation Max imitation only. It'll be in the Phenom instead of the Citation. but going to be doing that. That's our regular 6 o'clock in the evening, midnight Zulu time. Thursday, this coming week, no stream. I've got a church board meeting on Thursday, so I will not be doing that. So it'll be Tuesday, and then the following Saturday, I'm going to try to do a little Hanoi City Link event. Sneak attack. Sneeze right there. So that'll be our next morning stream on this coming Saturday, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. But that's kind of what's planned. And stick around. There may possibly be a bonus stream tonight as well. I'm working on something. Well, you know what? I'm not going to give it away. But I have something that I might put on stream tonight later on. But I'll let you know. I'll give you the ping. I'll give you the white dot. You know, I don't do the at everyone. I don't do the at all that stuff. I don't do that. But I'll white dot you and let you know. If I do, it'll be kind of around like our normal evening time, about midnight Zulu, 6 p.m. And we might try to go find something to fly. Again, just like I said, just a little bonus, little something. Ron, have a good day as well. Oh, Rob, you found London. Thank you for posting that. Yeah, that's in that $0 payware, Discord site that I saw. I'm going to go download that as well. I had a lot of downloading to do because I'm going to be messing around on the sim pretty much all day as I fold laundry. That's all I have left to do. So this is the perfect way to do it. And all right, you guys, thanks again. I can't wait to fly with you again. And I hope you have a fantastic day. I'm feverishly looking for somebody to raid here as well. So we can keep the flight sim love going. We've got let's do. Man, I think we're gonna go over and yeah, I think Okando, he's doing some more bush adventures. Kind of a wild and crazy dude. You'll enjoy him. I'm sure you know who he is. Come on, you haven't been living under a rock like me for the past year. So let's go say hey to Okando, and I'll meet you over there. Have a fantastic rest of your Saturday. Maybe see you later on. Take care, everyone. God bless.